we're doing here is, this is what the window sits in when it goes up and when it goes down. This is what lifts it up. Now there's this gasket material, and this basically keeps it from going up against the metal. And there's this circle that when you put it in there, it's an anti-rattle gasket, so that the window's not rattling while it's sitting in here. Now, as you can tell, this thing is this is in very bad condition. So what we got here is we have this other gasket material, and we did our best to kind of trace it out so that we can replace it. After we do that, we're gonna put it in here in the place where the window sits, and hopefully it'll match up. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're cutting out the gasket material. As you can see, I already cut out one, right here, and now we're gonna cut out the other. Let's do this. Just like that, both gaskets are out. We're now going to attach the actuator to the lift mechanism. And first, what we're going to do is we're going to put these pads on here to give it some more spacing, and that way you can slide smoothly against this rail. So put one on each side.
And we got this rebuild kit from Classic Industries, although it says 62 to 65 B body. That's not our car. I think we can still work with what we have.
Alright, now that's on. We're gonna put the track. Right. And then we put another layer on. So this is the finished product right here. This one was a lot easier to get on than this one. We had to get a rubber mallet and just before it finally came on. It went on.
Okay, so now we're ready to install the mechanism in the car. 16ths, too big. 7/8 it looks like. Glass is in, everything looks adjusted. Let's go ahead and roll it up.